When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Andrew Pacey, and as a proud principal of Franklin High School, I want to welcome you to our Senior Honors Convocation. But before we move into our program, I want to extend a sincere thank you to our bel canto choir. Their beautiful performance of our alma mater has helped set the tone for this evening. I also would like to thank our superintendent, members of the board, as well as a number of staff who are here this evening. In attendance, earlier I saw School Board President Karen Bradford, School Board Trustee Mark Johnson, School Board Trustee Liz Jarvis. Thank you to, again, the bel canto choir, our staff, and our special guests that are here this evening. Thank you. We are gathered here this evening for more than just a ceremony, but a celebration of dedication, perseverance, and excellence. After the challenges that we've all experienced in recent years, we've learned that moments like these, like the ones we're here celebrating tonight, should never be taken for granted. That's why we are especially grateful to gather here to recognize such an outstanding group of seniors. Thomas Jefferson once said, "I'm a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it." This quote rings especially true for all of our seniors here tonight. Many people talk about their goals, but it's your steady dedication and follow-through, despite the obstacles that you've had to overcome, that have truly set you apart. You've turned your intention into action, and that's what makes your success so well earned. As we move through our program, keep in mind that why we're here this evening is to celebrate all of your ongoing efforts. This program is proof that when students set meaningful goals, remain committed, and maintain a positive mindset throughout uncertainty and through challenge, luck will follow. Seniors, I ask you to take a moment and reflect on some of the character traits that have helped bring you to this moment. Traits that have helped to shape your growth and carry you through your ups and downs during your past 4 years. Maybe the words that immediately come to mind are a little bit more polished, and I would hope grammatically correct compared to the ones you see on the screen. Smirt, hard, and king. And now that you're looking at those words, maybe you're asking yourself, what's going on here? Is Mr. Pacey serious? Something's definitely not right. If you too were taking a glance at that list, I would not fault you if you were worried about me, my kids, Franklin, or even the entire school district. But first, I want to dispel any rumor that I'm unable to spell basic words such as smart. I know it's spelled with an A and not an E. Next, I have a feeling you're thinking, shouldn't that second word on the list, hard, be followed by the word working? And lastly, now that I've shared some thoughts about the first two traits, you're probably thinking that I meant kind and not king. Let me put your mind at ease. No, this is not my list. As a former high school English teacher, I promise I know a thing or two about proper word usage and what I would call diction if you were in my English class. This list of character traits, smirt, hard, and king, comes directly from one of my son's applications that he was completing back when he was a middle school student. At that time, he was looking to join his student council, and these words happen to be the traits he proudly typed when describing himself. Luckily, he asked for some help before he submitted his application, and my wife and I were able to help catch his potential mistake before he submitted. While it may sound like I'm sharing a story that would normally be one that should stay in the Pacey household, I promise I have my son's permission, and in this less than stellar moment, he still laughs about it today. I share this because I want to highlight something important here. It's the fact that we all make mistakes. However, it's how we respond to those mistakes that will help demonstrate our true character. In my son's case, he asked for help. He learned that at that moment, he needs to slow down and double-check his work, and he grew from that experience. And seniors, that's what many of you have done. You've grown through your mistakes. You've asked for help and you needed it, and you've shown resilience. You've taken pride in doing things the right way. So tonight, as we celebrate your success, remember being smirt, hard, and king might not be the most conventional list of character traits, but if you've shown intelligence, put in continuous effort, and led with confidence and kindness, you're exactly where you're meant to be. So with the remaining days at Franklin quickly flying by and so many of you already thinking about what lies beyond graduation, I want to remind you of the importance of living in the moment. Too often we're tempted to fast forward to the end, to chase what's next without appreciating what's right in front of us. While your time at Franklin is coming to a close, I encourage you to pause and reflect. A new chapter is about to begin, but before it does, I want to leave you with something simple and powerful. The only things you can ever truly control over in your life are your attitude, your actions, and your effort. Legendary Green Bay Packers football coach Vince Lombardi once said, "Watch your actions, they become your habits, and watch your habits, they become your character." These words couldn't be more true. Yes, you've probably heard some of this advice before, maybe even from me. And as my own kids like to regularly joke with me, and maybe you're saying it to yourself right now, do you really have to get all principally honest at this moment? But it's worth repeating, because how you respond in life's challenges, more than any skill or piece of knowledge you possess, is what will define your path moving forward. It's easy to stay composed when things are going smoothly, but your strength has been revealed in how you carried yourselves during any chaos, any uncertainty, and any change that came before you these last 4 years. Your grace under pressure is what has made a lasting impression on all of us. And while you may have entered Franklin still growing into yourselves, you leave with experience, confidence, and the wisdom that only comes from having faced real adversity. The next stage of your life will give you countless opportunities to apply everything you've learned here, not just in academics, athletics, and activities, but in leadership, resilience, and character. And as you prepare for life beyond Franklin, continue to give your best, remain true to yourself, and take the time to enjoy each moment. Because you made a commitment to yourself, you were able to push through, to rise above, and to lead with purpose. And in doing so, you've left a lasting mark on our school and in our hearts. Thank you. At this point in our program, I'm honored to introduce a Patriot alumni, a graduate from the class of 2024, who as a student showed his ongoing commitment and dedication as a service member of our Student Congress and a member of our soccer and track and field teams. Important and more importantly, knows how working through challenging situations can make you a stronger person. At this time, I ask Joey Schock to come up to the podium to share what he has learned since leaving Franklin.
Good evening, Franklin staff, distinguished guests, families, and the class of 2025. My name is Joey Schock, and I'm a sophomore at the University of Michigan Dearborn, and I'm a proud member of the class of 2024. I am honored to have been asked to speak at this event tonight. To the class of 2025, congratulations. You have officially reached the home stretch. The finish line is so close. Seeing you all dressed up reminds me of myself last year. I felt as though I was expected to know what I was going to do with my life, what I was going to study, and which college I would attend. I am currently pursuing a double major in accounting and finance, but if you asked me 3 months ago, I would have said I had a major in marketing. Or if you asked me when I first committed, I would have said supply chain. The truth is, I already changed my major 3 different times. The point I'm making is that it's okay to be unsure about your future. You don't need to have it all figured out right now. You will experience many new things and realize your true passion. What matters is that you keep moving forward and learn about yourself along the way. Personal growth is important and is a part of growing up. Plans change, interests will shift, and that's all okay. My college journey has been challenging and eye-opening in a lot of ways, but some of the biggest lessons I've learned were not just from a textbook. In the winter, I was the head coach of a 4th grade basketball team. The team I coached finished the year 0-16, not a single win. Although it was challenging and frustrating at times, there was such a valuable lesson in it. Watching the kids made me realize not to get caught up in the moment, and that you can find joy in anything. Even when we were down, the kids were still smiling, laughing, and having fun. When life gets hard, and it will, there is always good in any situation. They may not have been happy with the score, but they loved being around each other and the opportunity that they had. Sometimes it's about showing up, learning, laughing, and loving the journey. Life can and will get hard, but it does not define you. What defines you is how you respond. These challenges are not meant to paralyze you. They're supposed to help you discover who you truly are. One of the biggest adjustments after high school was learning how to manage my time. When you're out of school, no one is constantly checking in. In college, no one's telling you to show up, study for your exams, or do your homework. It's completely on you. Your professors are not there to make sure you're doing your job or to keep you in line. I had to get serious about creating a schedule, setting reminders, and holding myself accountable. There were moments when I wanted to skip a lecture or put off an assignment because I was tired, but I quickly realized I needed to be disciplined. Making time to study, showing up even when I didn't feel like it, and staying on top of my work gave me structure. And that structure is helping me succeed. It's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. Lastly, I want to give advice not so much for after high school, but for now. Live in the present, not in the future. Don't rush through this part of life. I'm sure some of you are counting down the days until graduation, but I encourage you not to. I know it's easy to get caught up in college applications, future plans, and what's next in life, but take a second to live in the now. In the future, when you think of high school, you will think of these last few months of school. Maybe not the classes or waking up early, but you will think of the people around you, the special moments you shared. You've created a sense of a family with these people, a sense of a home here at Franklin. So appreciate your friends, your teachers, and the little things that make Franklin feel like home. You will never get these moments back, so I encourage you to live life day by day and soak in these last moments, because the present moment is a gift. That's why we call it the present. But don't let that thought scare you. Once you leave here, you will realize how ready and how capable you really are. So follow your dreams and take some risks. Take advantage of this fresh start and live your life to the fullest. This next year might be challenging for some of you, exciting, or have you feeling terrified. But just remember how intelligent you are, all the hard work you've put in, and never give up. There is always someone to talk to, so do not be afraid, because you will never be alone. Your future school has more resources than you even know, and they can help you with anything. As you begin your next chapter, let me remind you to take a deep breath and trust that it'll all be fine. You will all do great. Thank you again, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Joey, for those wonderful words of wisdom. At this point in our program, I'd like to invite Mrs. Collins, who will be representing our business education program, to the podium to get us started with our departmental awards.
Good evening. May I please have the following students to the stage? Kaylin Adams, Sophia Gecko, and Dylan Hedman. Kaylin Adams, please step forward. When our teacher was unavailable, Kaylin Adams showed incredible leadership by managing the school store with dedication and efficiency. A committed marketing student, she has led her class in academics, served as a DECA officer, and consistently brought creative ideas to life. Her initiative kept the school store running smoothly for students and families, reflecting her ability and pride in her work. Kaylin's strong character and passion for serving her school community have made a lasting impact. She's an exceptional student and will be a valuable asset to any organization. Congratulations, Kaylin. Sophia Gecko, please stand forward. When a leader is absent, we as people can either step up and lead or hide in the shadows and let things fall apart. As DECA president and school store manager, Sophia immediately answered the call to go above and beyond during Mrs. Roberts' absence. Sophia's organization, consistency, and leadership are just some of the many reasons why the Kite and Key has continued to run so smoothly this year. Sophia's ability to take initiative, follow through has made such a difference. We are incredibly proud of Sophia for taking such initiative and showing that a true leader leads not just through their words, but through their actions. Congratulations, Sophia. And finally, Dylan Hedman. It's often during challenging times that true leadership reveals itself. Dylan Hedman is a perfect example of that. After encountering some unexpected bumps in the road, Dylan was not certain that he wanted to continue to be enrolled in our marketing program. But rather than letting a challenging situation define him, Dylan took ownership, rebuilt trust, and grew from that experience. Serving as a DECA member, Dylan has become one of our most reliable student leaders. And he is another key reason our school store never skipped a beat during Mrs. Roberts' absence. We are incredibly proud of Dylan for stepping up when it mattered most. He has shown up and shown us what it means to be a leader when it's needed most. Thank you, Dylan. Next, I'd like to introduce Mrs. Lindsay Gray, principal of the Livonia Career and Technical Center.
Will the following students please join me on stage? Anthony Flora, Owen Frum, Marcelina Gentry, and McKenna Moore. Anthony Flora. It is a privilege to present this award to Anthony Flora. Now in his second year in the construction trades program, Anthony exemplifies outstanding work ethic and a genuine drive to succeed. His passion for construction shines through in every task he completes, approaching each challenge with determination and a positive attitude. Anthony leads by example, setting high standards, supporting his peers, and inspiring those around him to excel. His dedication and leadership promise a bright future in the construction industry. Congratulations. Owen Frum. Owen Frum has been chosen as this year's Honors Night recipient as a student in the engineering program at the Livonia Career Technical Center. In Owen's Engineering 2 program, he has shown outstanding academic performance and leadership. Owen is dedicated, motivated by challenges, and known for producing detailed, high-quality work. His precision and commitment to excellence are evident in every project. He is known for being creative, a great team player, and a positive role model to his classmates. Congratulations. Marcelina. Tonight we proudly recognize Marcelina Gentry as a shining example of dedication and passion in the field of sports medicine. Marcelina has excelled in both pre-sports medicine and advanced sports medicine, showing not only academic excellence, but a deep commitment to helping her classmates and others. Her curiosity, work ethic, and compassion have set her apart as a leader among her peers. Whether in the classroom or during hands-on skills, Marcelina approaches every challenge with determination and heart. We are excited to see the amazing things she will achieve in the future. Congratulations. McKenna Moore. McKenna Moore is proudly recognized as this year's Livonia Career Technical Center Honor Night Award winner. She stands out in both the criminal justice and career intern programs, showing strong dedication and leadership in all that she does. McKenna sets a positive example for others through her hard work and commitment, both in the classroom and beyond. Her determination and character have already led her to a conditional job offer from a local law enforcement agency, a reflection of her bright future and hard work. Congratulations. Please welcome our next presenter, Mr. Sam Fomastek.
Will Caitlin Miller and Kylie Moore please join me on stage?
Please
Caitlin Miller has been a leader in both community service and the Unified Sports Program over the past few years here at Franklin. Caitlin is always willing to help out in any way needed and has been a student that the FTP teachers can rely on to make sure classes run smoothly. When Caitlin walks into a classroom, the students are extremely excited to see her and look to her as a mentor. Mrs. Lipsky mentioned that Caitlin is loved by both the students and the teachers for the classes that she is assigned to and takes charge with minimal guidance required. Congratulations, Caitlin. Kylie Moore has worked closely with Mrs. Cant for the past 2 years in community service. Mrs. Cant mentioned that she has been extremely lucky to have worked with Kylie for the past 2 years and that Kylie can be relied on as another teacher in the classroom. Kylie doesn't shy away from any challenge that may present itself. She is trusted to run small groups in class to make sure students are engaged in the learning process. Kylie is a kind human who goes above and beyond to make the FTP students feel welcome, both inside and outside of the classroom. Congratulations, Kylie. I would now like to introduce Mr. Dave Roser.
Good evening. Could I please invite Omar Abedrabo and Devin Gallia to join me on stage? I've selected both of these students as recipients of this year's Outstanding Students in Industrial Technology Award for their dedication to the area and their individual talents and abilities. Omar Abedrabo. Omar was selected as one of this year's Outstanding Students in Industrial Technology due to his passion and zeal for learning and love for all things related to industrial technology. Omar has taken nearly every industrial technology and Project Lead the Way class Franklin offers, some more than once. Additionally, Omar has embraced his time in our woodshop classes, creating not only projects of his own design, but working on special projects to support and better Franklin, hallmarked by his refinishing and customization of a puzzle table for our LMC. He has demonstrated a thirst for knowledge in each and every class and has displayed an uncommonly strong work ethic. Congratulations on your accomplishments during your FHS career and making a positive impact on Franklin. Devin Gallia. Like Omar, Devin was selected as one of this year's Outstanding Students in Industrial Technology due to his passion and zeal for learning and love for all things related to industrial technology. Devin has also taken nearly every industrial technology and Project Lead the Way class Franklin offers, some many times over. In the woodshop classes, Devin has let his creative side shine and has become quite competent at repurposing old furniture items as new creations. I'm sure his very uncanny knack for finding curbside treasures of furniture on garbage day is contributing to this. Devin has also been a wonderful student to teach and interact with over the course of all the classes he has been a part of. Congratulations on this and all of your accomplishments, Devin. I would now like to introduce Ms. Laura Ray of the ELA Department. Congratulations.
Will the following students please join me on stage? Abigail Barreto, Penelope Buda, Maria Vasileva, and Joel Vlad. Abigail Barreto has been enrolled in accelerated language arts classes from 7th through 12th grade. As a freshman in my accelerated class, Abby wrote an insightful poem comparing herself to a nurse shark who wants to break free of her shell, and she surely has done that in her time at Franklin. Abby is an outstanding student who does anything you could ever ask of her. She works well with others and is an outstanding student in the English classroom. Congratulations, Abby. Penelope Buddha. Penelope has excelled in the language arts classes since the 7th grade. In my own 9th grade accelerated class, Penelope wrote a perceptive essay blaming the pointless hatred between the Montague and the Capulet families for the deaths of the main characters in Romeo and Juliet. She is an exceptional student who always adds to class discussion, asking the right questions at the right time. Mrs. Weber specifically mentioned that Penelope always provides insightful analysis anytime the students are engaged in conversations. Congratulations, Penelope. Maria Vasileva. Maria entered the Accelerated Language Arts program in the 10th grade. When I taught Maria as a 9th grader, I was impressed with her maturity and the analytical skills she brings to both her reading and writing. She had a creative soul in both her thinking and her written expression. Maria is never afraid to go outside of the box, which is a quality that will help her go far in life. Mrs. Parks believes that Maria has shown a maturity well beyond her years. Congratulations, Maria. Joel Vlad. Joel joined the Accelerated English program here at Franklin at the beginning of 10th grade. His voracious appetite for reading is quite impressive to all of his English teachers. As a matter of fact, Joel recently challenged his AP Lit teacher, Mrs. Price, to read War and Peace after he finished reading it for pleasure. He has most likely read more than most teachers in the English department, and if the reading contains an obscure allusion, Joel always understands. As a matter of fact, Mrs. Price believes he sets the bar as an exemplary student of literature. Congratulations, Joel. Please welcome back to the stage Mr. Sam Vomastic.
Will Liam Bernhard, Thaddeus Pulowski, and Joel Vlad please join me on stage? Liam is a student whose unwavering work ethic and determination shine in every challenge he faces. Liam approaches difficult concepts not with frustration, but with persistence and a willingness to put in the time and effort needed to truly understand. His resilience and refusal to give up set an example for his peers. Through extra patience and thoughtful questions, Liam has grown tremendously and shown that hard work truly does pay off. As a department, we celebrate Liam's dedication, grit, and achievement, and we know his perseverance will lead to continued success in mathematics. Congratulations, Liam. Thaddeus is being recognized by the math department as a student whose pursuit of deeper understanding is truly exceptional. Never content with surface-level answers, Thaddeus constantly asks thoughtful questions that reveal a desire to grasp the why behind every concept. His analytical mindset and reflective approach elevate class discussions and enrich the learning experience for everyone. Thaddeus exemplifies intellectual curiosity and a love for mathematics. His passion for uncovering meaning beyond the obvious sets a powerful example. As a department, we are looking forward to seeing his continued growth and exploration in math. Congratulations, Thaddeus. Finally, the math department is excited to recognize Joel. Always eager to explore beyond the textbook, Joel consistently demonstrates a deep curiosity about mathematical concepts and their real-world applications. He approaches problems with creativity, persistence, and a genuine passion for learning. Whether asking insightful questions or helping peers grasp challenging topics, Joel exemplifies what it means to be a true scholar. Joel's dedication to mathematics has inspired both classmates and teachers alike. We are excited to see where Joel's mathematical journey will take him next. Congratulations, Joel. I would now like to welcome back to stage Mrs. Laura Ray.
Would the following student please join me on stage? Morgan Leach. Morgan Leach has been my student for the last 3 years in both theater tech and video production. Even though she tells me every other day that I make her crash out, Morgan goes above and beyond whenever I ask her to do something. She has served as director of the Patriot News this year and has been an outstanding leader. Morgan never shies away from keeping our Patriot newsroom focused and on task. I'm so grateful for her contributions to Franklin's Media Arts Department, and she will be sincerely missed next year. Congratulations, Morgan. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Phil Quackenbush.
I'd like to invite to the stage Abigail Barreto, Ben Clark, and Isaac Romano. Abigail Barreto, band. Abby is a student of Mrs. Cookta in the Franklin Bands. Mrs. Cookta says this of Abby: "It is my pleasure to recognize Abigail Barreto for her contributions to the Franklin Band program. For the past 4 years, Abby has shared her musical talent as a flute player in the concert and symphony bands. Since junior year, she has also served as drum major of the Marching Patriots. Abby strives for perfection in all that she does and inspires her peers to perform their best. Abby's dedication to our music department is clearly evident, and she will leave behind her a legacy of going above and beyond. Congratulations, Abby." Ben Clark, choir. This is what Mr. Schuster, Franklin's choir director, has to say about Ben. "It's my great honor to present this year's choir award to Ben Clark. Ben was one of the very first students I met, even before school began, and from that day forward, he has been a constant source of support, leadership, and joy. Though his status of BCC president started as a bit of a joke in our ensemble, Ben has truly lived up to the title, organizing, uplifting, and leading. He's sorted music, cleaned the classroom, led rehearsals, and built a community. Ben, your talent is matched only by your kindness. I genuinely couldn't have made it through this year without you. Thank you." Isaac Romano, orchestra. Isaac Romano has been an outstanding leader in the violin section. Every year he's been a member of the Franklin orchestras. His musical range spans from virtuosic Baroque and classical works to heavy metal, like his recent interpretation of Randy Rhoads' iconic guitar solo from Crazy Train. Additionally, he plays the drums and guitar. I've truly enjoyed those personal moments when he shared recordings of his band working on a new song. Isaac is a talented musician and a wonderful young man, and the Franklin orchestras are better for the time he spent with us. Thank you, Isaac. I'd now like to introduce our next presenter, representing the Science Department, Mr. Kevin Rena.
.34 font just doesn't make it anymore. All right. My favorite one. All right. I'd like to invite the following individuals to join me on stage: Abigail Barreto, Thaddeus Pulowski, Joel Vlad, and Matthew Waskershian. Being lucky enough to teach the freshman advanced biology class, it was clear to me from the first semester of freshman year that Abigail was going to be someone we'd celebrate here tonight. She's been a quiet but powerful leader in our science classes, including 3 of the 4 AP courses we offer. All her science teachers agree. Abigail is thoughtful in discussion, insightful in labs, and always ready to lend a hand to classmates. Abigail's hard work shows in the way she connects ideas, solves problems, and helps others grow alongside her. To students, she's a role model. To teachers, a joy to have in class. And to all who know her, someone to be proud of. Congratulations, Abigail. You are truly deserving of this honor. Thaddeus Pulowski. Over the past 4 years, Teddy has made even the toughest AP Physics and AP Chemistry tests look easy. With a sharp scientific mind and an equally strong work ethic, he stands out not just for what he knows, but for how he learns. According to his AP teachers, he's always prepared, works well with classmates, and isn't afraid to respectfully challenge teachers, something that is truly valued in science. AP Physics teacher Mr. Crispin notes that on top of his academic excellence, Teddy is a dedicated year-round athlete who truly embodies the spirit of a student athlete. Your future is bright, and we can't wait to see where it takes you. Congratulations, Teddy. Joel Vlad. I've never actually had the pleasure of meeting Joel because he took AP Physics and AP Chemistry instead of AP Biology, but that's okay. We are proud to recognize Joel for his outstanding accomplishments in AP Physics and Chemistry. He's mastered the material with impressive depth, asking thoughtful questions and contributing to rich, meaningful discussions, all with quiet humility. What sets Joel apart even further is his willingness to help others, patiently supporting classmates as they work through challenging concepts. Joel is a wonderful peer teacher. Beyond his academic talent, Joel is a genuinely kind and friendly presence in the classroom. His combination of intellect, character, and compassion makes him someone who is admired by students and teachers alike. There's no doubt, Joel, your future is incredibly bright, and we are certain we will hear more about you in the coming years. Congratulations. Matthew Waskershian. Also having completed 3 of the 4 AP Science classes, Matthew brings more than just leadership to the science classroom. He brings energy, humor, and heart. Whether he's solving problems in AP Biology, Chemistry, or Physics, he approaches each challenge with intelligence, curiosity, and a sharp wit that keeps everyone engaged. Matthew really stands out in science classes. He is known for his logical thinking and desire to truly understand how the world works, not just to earn a grade, but to learn deeply. He leads by example in both labs and discussions, making science more meaningful and fun for everyone around him. It has been our honor to be a small part of your education. Congratulations, Matthew. And now I would like to invite Miss Nicole Young to the stage for the Social Studies Awards.
May I have Sunny Fabian, Jillian Hardacre, Jaden Pilarchek, and Joel Vlad to the stage. Sunny Fabian. Tonight we recognize Sunny, a student whose courage and curiosity set her apart from the start. As the only sophomore to take on the challenge of AP Microeconomics, Sunny made it clear early on that she wasn't afraid to push herself. She went on to complete every AP course our department offers, consistently showing a deep passion for both history and political science. Sunny's thoughtful questions, sharp insights, and quiet determination have left a lasting impact on our classrooms. We're proud of all she's accomplished and excited to see where her love of learning takes her next. Congratulations, Sunny. Jillian. It's an honor to recognize Jillian Hardacre tonight. Jillian's love for social studies is evident in everything she does, whether diving deep into historical debates or exploring the why behind world events. She took on every challenge we could offer, completing all 4 of our department's advanced placement courses with determination and enthusiasm. Jillian isn't just a student of history. She lives it, questions it, and brings it to life for those around her. As she heads off to major in history, we know she'll continue to inspire others, just as she's inspired all of us. Congratulations, Jillian. Jaden. Tonight we honored Jaden, a student who exemplifies what it means to be a true psychologist. Mrs. Stemke remembers Jaden as curious, inquisitive, and deeply passionate about understanding the human mind, especially in the areas of neuroscience and mental health. Her research on depression and the brain was not only precise and well-crafted, but also reflected a genuine desire to make a difference. Jaden's work stood out for its depth and heart, revealing a student who doesn't just study psychology, she lives it. We have no doubt she'll continue to impact the field in meaningful ways. Congratulations, Jay. Joel Vlad. Tonight we celebrate Joel, a student whose drive to excel is matched only by his remarkable intellect. Known by Mr. Kelzer as the human answer sheet, Joel rarely missed more than a single question on any test. In AP Government, Mr. Courier dubbed him our very own Jeopardy champion. But Joel's talent goes beyond scores. He brought energy, insight, and passion to every class discussion. Whether leading spirited debates in AP US history or sharing thoughtful perspectives, Joel made each classroom better. We're excited to see where his brilliance and determination will take him next. Congratulations, Joel. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Jamie Masters.
If I could please have Shaylin Elfrey, Adriana Bedford-Markelos, Bethany Janda, and Violet Overitis please join me. Shaylin Elfrey. Shaylin has excelled in painting and within advanced painting classes while at Franklin. She has an ability to create outstanding paintings from many genres. More specifically, her landscape, watercolor, and acrylic paintings are marvelous. Shaylin's paintings communicate a sense of depth, texture, and as well as beautiful light sources. The only thing missing while she paints is the deep, soothing voice of Bob Ross. She is so fun to watch at work. Thank you. Adriana Bedford-Markelos. You play with clay so well. Adriana has demonstrated exceptional talent in the area of ceramics. She has an incredible patience with clay and passion for her work and is an inspiration to her classmates. She has pushed not only her levels of ability through trial and error, but also those around her. Adriana's exceptional attention to detail in all of her ceramic works is what separates her from her peers. In fact, many times she has to be told class is over and she needs to get to her next class because she has lost track of time. It has been a pleasure watching her grow and create in the classroom. Also, Adriana has excelled in advanced drawing techniques last year. Her work was featured within the LPS Fine Arts at the Civic Center Library. Bethany Janda. Bethany is one of those students who drives me nuts. because she is way better than I was at her age. Her artistic abilities, her understanding of concepts, her creativity is simply incredible. Bethany's works have been selected for school and district art shows along with awards of excellence for her works. She has been involved with various art contests and placed highly. Bethany is an influential member of our National Art Honor Society, and she has been an inspiration for the other members of the group and in the classroom. In the fall, Bethany will continue improving her talents at the Center for Creative Studies in Animation. Thank you. Violet. Violet, you fill in those color by numbers so well. Violet has taken many visual art classes during her high school career at Franklin. She has excelled in clay, drawing, advanced drawing, painting, and advanced painting classes. All of Violet's projects reveal great attention toward detail and her perseverance toward realistic proportions. Violet has always been enthusiastic about learning about different visual arts, various art styles and techniques, and vast types of visual art throughout her coursework. Although Violet has been a quiet, soft-spoken pupil, all others in her class look to her for inspiration. Violet's dedication to excellence has truly been an inspiration to her visual arts teachers and art students alike. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce Miss Julie Smith.
Will the following students please join me on the stage? Abigail Barreto, Autumn Grunis, Mia Monti, and Maria Joanna Vasileva. First, we have Abigail Barreto, who is a student in Spanish 5. Abby not only excels at reading, writing, listening, and speaking Spanish, but she also makes her classmates better at them too. She uses her respectful leadership skills to help her peers improve their Spanish, all while continually pushing herself to improve. You may think that Abigail is all work and no play given how many academic awards she has won tonight, but don't be fooled. She is all about dancing in class and would totally take anyone here down in a Just Dance competition. Felicidades, Abigail. Next, we have Autumn Grunis, who is a student in French 5. Autumn is another student who excels in all areas of the language, reading, writing, listening, and speaking. She has an outside-of-the-box approach to her assignments and lets her creativity shine through. What is most impressive about Autumn is her ability to circumlocute, which is an advanced skill when speaking a different language. While she certainly will be remembered for her intellect and her kindness, she might also be remembered for her real-life spit take, a protein shake, I know, spit all over a classmate in class. What? I know, it was so funny, but sad. Anyway, felicitación, Autumn. Up next is Mia Monti, who is a student. Oh yeah, we can clap for her already. Mia is a student in German 4, and she's an exceptional student who has a genuine passion for learning language and an unwavering dedication to German. She is fully engaged, always eager to participate, and approaches challenges without fear of making mistakes. Her enthusiasm is unmatched. Mia is also a friendly source of support for her peers when they are struggling, and for her teacher when she needs a little tech support. She has even come up with a variety of memorable phrases over the year, but her teacher's favorite, I'm gonna try Mia, Beast do for real? The Beast do for real. Glückwunsch, Mia. Congratulations. And lastly, we have Maria Joanna Vasileva, who is a student in Spanish 5. Maria was bilingual in Bulgarian and English before even starting to study Spanish. She uses her linguistic, flexible brain to now communicate clearly and fluently in all 3 languages. Maria has truly embraced learning about and engaging with the cultural components of the class, all while she brings her unique personal perspectives to class discussions. While she has a quiet approach to learning in a classroom, she's certainly caught the attention of all who know her with her creative, classy, and chic ensembles. Room 402 fashionista for sure. Felicidades, Maria. I also have the honor of introducing you to our exchange students. So will Miguel Arostegui please join me on the stage? Before we begin our presentation about Miguel, I'd like to bring the house lights up and recognize his host parents, Heather and Matthew Papp. Please stand. Miguel joins us from Spain and has been having a great time here at Franklin since his arrival. In the fall, he was a valued member of the soccer team, and some of his fondest memories come from attending the Friday night football games. He said that his favorite class has been French, and I swear he said that not just because I'm his teacher and I interviewed him. He said it was his favorite because he enjoys learning another language, and he made a lot of new friends in class. Miguel pointed out some things that were a shock to his system. He was surprised to see students dressing so casually, especially wearing jammies, in school. He was also surprised in the worst way that our winter was so long. We're shocked every time too, Miguel, and we live here, so I don't know. Where he lives in the south of Spain, it's warm all the time. But he did note, and this might surprise you, that he thought it was very peaceful and calm here because he lives in a busy downtown area in Spain. When I asked Miguel if he discovered a new favorite food since being here in the States, he told me that pretty much everything we have here, he can also get in Spain. But he did try a pop that he absolutely loves. Do you have a guess? Dr. Pepper is right. He loves Dr. Pepper. You can't get that over there. Anyway, Miguel said he will absolutely miss his host family, his friends, his classes when he returns to Spain in June. And I know for sure that your Franklin family will miss you too. Best of luck to you, Miguel. Buena suerte. And I'd now like to introduce to you our athletic director, Mr. Dusty Hall.
Thank you. Will the following students come to the stage? Megan Glotzhober, Brooklyn Hanna, Owen Pittenger, and Emily Young. Okay. Will Brooklyn Hanna and Owen Pittenger please step forward? Selecting an Athlete of the Year is a challenging task. There are many senior athletes here at Franklin that are deserving of this award. However, only one male and one female student athlete can be selected. The varsity coaches of each sport nominate a senior athlete from their respective team, and then a committee selects one female and one male nominee. The 2025 Male Athlete of the Year has an outstanding career in the sports of football, basketball, and track. This young man was an all-state selection in football this past fall. He was a leader and fierce competitor in basketball and track as well. This 10-time letter winner
and KLAA 3-sport scholarship athlete, will continue his football career at Lawrence Tech University in the fall. The 2025 Male Athlete of the Year is Mr. Owen Pittenger. The 2025 Female Athlete of the Year has excelled in the sports of cross country, bowling, and track. This dedicated athlete is a 2-time MHSAA All-State, 2-time All-Region, and 4-time KLAA All-Conference bowler. You always know when Brooklyn is nearby because you can hear all of the medals on her jacket. Brooklyn will continue her athletic career at Hilbert College in New York in the fall. The 2025 Female Athlete of the Year is Miss Brooklyn Hannah. Will Megan Glotzhober and Emily Young please step forward? Franklin Athletics wants to ensure every student athlete here has a Franklin-made experience. We want every athlete's experience to be memorable. We want them to learn about accountability. We want them to be dedicated as a student and athlete. We also want them to feel embedded. We want them to feel like they are a part of something great. Franklin Made can be seen throughout our building on t-shirts, on posters, on the Made wall. Franklin coaches and athletes alike have embraced this as our mantra and vision. When it comes to exemplifying Franklin Made, Emily Young checks every box. Emily is a highly committed individual who is eager to help others and undoubtedly the hardest working person in every room she enters. As a 4-year varsity member and senior captain of the varsity pom team, Emily will be remembered for playing a key role in bringing 2 state championships here, as well as 2 state runner-up titles throughout her 4 years on the team. However, Emily has most notably left her mark on the Franklin community through her contagious energy, resilient attitude, and humble presence everywhere she goes. Megan is one of the most energetic, welcoming, helpful, and impactful student athletes here at Franklin. She is a 3-year varsity member and 2-year captain of the volleyball team. She helped the team earn a district championship, which was its first in 22 years. She earned 2-time all-conference player and honorable mention. But Megan's biggest influence has been through her dedication to improving the mental health of athletes, both school-wide and within her volleyball program, with her involvement in the Franklin Athletics Leadership Program and her contributions to team building. I am so proud to announce our Franklin Made Student Athletes of the Year, Megan Glotzhober and Emily Young. I'd like to welcome back to the stage Mr. Pacey.
Oh boy. Okay, so.
Would the following students please join me on stage? Abigail Barreto, Malia Bozic, Kayla Grice, Bethany Janda, Sophia Marietta, Destiny Mendoza, Blake Porman, and Rocco Baltaggio. Will Rocco please step forward? The Edward J. White Scholarship is awarded annually to a student with a keen interest in the world of tomorrow, specifically through environmental studies or cybersecurity. Class of 2015 Franklin graduate Edward White went on to pursue a career in cybersecurity and has become increasingly passionate about the preservation of the world around us, whether physical or virtual. In awarding this scholarship, Edward hopes to inspire other Franklin students to give what they can and become advocates in efforts to improve the cyber and environmental footprint of tomorrow. Congratulations to Rocco for being awarded the Edward J. White Scholarship. Will Kayla Grice and Blake Porman please step forward? The Patriot Family Scholarship is a scholarship that has been generously donated from a Franklin family, so their donation can be awarded to students who have a clear interest in furthering education or trade skills following their post-Patriot days. Students who applied for this scholarship must have indicated their post-secondary plan, be in good standing with the Franklin staff, be actively involved in activities, clubs, or sports inside and outside of Franklin. Congratulations to Kayla and Blake for being named the recipients of the Patriot Family Scholarship. At this time, I would like to invite Mrs. Lanzon to the podium.
Good evening. My name is Madison Lanzon, and I am currently filling in for our Student Activities Director and Senior Class Advisor, Jennifer Esparza. I am very excited and honored to be presenting the Student Congress Leadership Scholarship tonight. Will Destiny Mendoza please step forward? This scholarship is awarded to a senior in Student Congress that embodies 3 distinct values of leadership and takes their dedication of FHS and student leadership to the next level. The principles at the basis of this award are: leadership is a collective and not a singular activity, leadership is not management, and leadership is rooted in service. The recipient of this award has grown and developed as a leader during her time at Franklin High School. She has worked closely with students, adults, and the community alike. She shows initiative, positivity, and tenacity. The recipient of this award has left her mark on Franklin High School. This year, Destiny Mendoza has been awarded a $1,000 leadership scholarship for her service and dedication to FHS's leadership program. She was selected from 15 candidates. I would now like to welcome Jamie Masters back to the stage.
Could I have Bethany step forward, please? Christopher Kempo was an 11th grade student at Franklin High School and in the springtime of his life. Through his outgoing and friendly personality, Chris contributed significantly to the vibrancy of school life. He had distinguished himself as a talented artist and had produced many creative and intriguing works. Chris was tragically killed while walking to school on the morning of November 20th, 2000. It was a loss that profoundly affected the Franklin community. A scholarship is provided by Chris's parents in an effort to ensure that the characteristics and talents of their son have the opportunity to blossom in others. This year's winner of the Christopher Kempo Memorial Scholarship is Bethany Janda. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Dennis Garathy.
Will Malia Bozic please step forward? Angela Hillman was a beloved teacher and director. Angie had a gift for making everyone she met feel as if they were the most important person in the world. She was an advocate for diversity and inclusion. While at Franklin, Angie was known for her saying, "There is no hate in 508." Angie was passionate about spreading love and light out to the world. When Angie died unexpectedly in 2021, her parents created this scholarship to honor a Franklin Players member who exemplifies Angie's legacy of light and love. Malia, on behalf of the Hillman family, it is my honor to present you with the Angela Hillman Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations. Now I'd like to reintroduce Ms. Young.
Would Abigail Barreto please step forward? Each year, the teachers of Livonia Public Schools, through the Teachers Union, the Livonia Education Association, award a scholarship to one senior at each of the 3 high schools. The students selected to receive these scholarships demonstrate academic tenacity and a commitment to their community. This year's recipient of the Franklin High School Livonia Education Association Scholarship is Abigail Barreto. Congratulations. Please welcome back Mr. Pacey to the stage.
Will Sophia Moretta please step forward? This district-level honor is presented to keep alive the legacy of Mr. James P. Carley. Mr. Carley served Livonia Public Schools for 25 years from 1963 to 1988 and rose through the ranks from teacher to superintendent. He served as superintendent from 1986 to his untimely death in 1988. He's remembered as a person for honor, character, and excellence. These same traits live on in the James P. Carley Scholarship recipient. Congratulations to Sophia for being named this year's recipient of the James P. Carley Scholarship. At this time, we will recognize our students who are graduating with the highest honors. I would like to invite all of our students who are graduating cum laude to the stage. The Latin phrase cum laude means with honors. It's one that is given to seniors who have maintained a grade point average of 3.5000 to 3.7499 for the past 7 semesters. Members of the audience, I ask that you hold all of your applause until the last name has been read.
We have to wait for your medals to come out. Hold on a second. Oh, you get claps too. Katarina Benson. Brooklyn Branham. Josephine Kerrigan. Austin Carson. Savannah Davis. Lauren Fox. Claire Galatas. Joseph Garcia. Raymond Garcia. Autumn German. Lillian Good. Sabrina Kerr. Corbin Kozlowski. Mimi Lee. Macy Lessner. Go ahead and switch rows. Sophia Marietta. Zachary Martin. Mia Monty. Andrew Mullins. Caden Parrish. Kennedy Perez. Gavin Petrovich. Owen Fail. Owen Pittenger. Evie Rogner. Isaac Romano. Simon Rufael. Owen Sherfy. Liliana Williams. Let's have a collective round of applause for our cum laude students.
At this time, I would like to invite all of our students who are graduating magna cum laude to the stage. The Latin phrase magna cum laude means with great praise or distinction. Our magna cum laude students have been able to maintain a grade point average of 3.7500 to 3.9499 for the past 7 semesters. Members of the audience, I ask that you hold all your applause until the last names have been read.
Kaylin Adams. Zachary Bacon. Ava Bailey. Abram Beckner. Catherine Bouchel. Keegan Daly. Ariana Drogmiller. Sophia Gecko. Naomi Gorzen. Kayla Grice. Jovi Hanna. Emma Hoffman. Let's switch rows. Balin Ibanez. Donovan Jackson. Filippo Mainella. Asia Ambulo. Lily McKinley. Abigail Paris. Ava Peters. Jaden Polharchek. Ethan Tarhanek. Malia Wyatt. The magna cum laude students.
At this time, I would like to invite all of our students who are graduating summa cum laude to the stage. The Latin phrase summa cum laude means with the highest distinction. Our summa cum laude students have been able to maintain a grade point average of 3.9500 or greater for the past 7 semesters. Members of the audience, I ask that you please hold your applause until the last student's name has been read.
All right, here we go. Shaylin Alfrey. Abigail Barretto. Liam Bernhard. Samantha Bloom. Malia Bozick. Peyton Brigman. Penelope Buddha. Emma Butler. Cameron Bird. Keaton Clegg. Jocelyn Kuhn. Mylin Dang. Allison Donahue. Dakota Zubin. William Egan. Jaden Elster. Sunny Fabian. All right, let's switch rows. Owen Frum. Caitlin Fugetti. Marcelina Gentry. Are we ready? I can't see. Okay. Haley Gillette. Megan Glatzhober. Sophie Griswold. Autumn Grunis. Brooklyn Hannah. Jillian Hardacre. Braden Hertzai. Bethany Janda. Morgan Leach. Cassandra Lewis. Amanda Lilla. Destiny Mendoza. Abigail Merrill. All right, let's switch those rows one more time. McKenna Moore. Grace Mararu. Zachary Norix. Rishi Patel. Thaddeus Pulowski. Alexis Perez. Blake Porman. Eliana Redant. Siyu Tang. Maria Joanna Vasileva. Felicity Vermillion. Joel Vlad. Rocco Voltaggio. Lily Wilder. Matthew Waskershian. Emily Young. The summa cum laude students.
While the first portion of our program has been dedicated to recognizing academic excellence, we now shift our focus to something just as meaningful: character. Each year, we take time to honor students who have demonstrated exceptional personal growth by developing and embodying key character traits throughout their 4 years at Franklin. These character awards are part of a long-standing building and district-wide initiative to highlight the values we believe are essential to shaping compassionate, resilient, and responsible individuals. For over a decade, our faculty has thoughtfully nominated students for these awards, students who stand out not only for what they've achieved, but for how they carried themselves. This part of our program continues to be a powerful reflection of how our students have come to define these traits in their own unique ways. Our hope is that their example continues to inspire others to follow in their footsteps. And now at this time, I'd like to invite Mrs. Collins to the podium to present the awards.
Will the following students please join me on stage and form one row? Kat Benson, Liam Bernhard, Olivia Bassell, Cameron Bird, Keegan Daly, Harrison Duncan, Sophia Gecko, Sophie Griswold, Dylan Hedman, Amanda Lilla, Jace Marshall, Jaden Polharchuk, Blake Porman, Ellie Radant, Aubrey Turkowski, Felicity Vermillion, Rocco Voltaggio, Jack Wyatt, Malia Wyatt, and Emily Young. Will Jace Marshall and Felicity Vermillion please step forward? Creativity is defined as someone having imagination and original ideas. Jace does it all. She can sing, paint, draw, and act. She's always coming up with creative solutions anytime the theater department needs some troubleshooting. She pours her heart into finding innovative answers for even the most challenging problem. Well done, Jace. Felicity's creativity is overwhelmingly displayed in the theater. She is a skilled artist and designer whose incredible work has been seen in the sets and in a multitude of well-rounded and well-adorned and creative costumes for the Franklin Players. Excellent work, Felicity. Congratulations, Jason Felicity. Will Liam Bernhard Rocco Vitalgio and Jack Wyatt, please step forward. Our next character word is curiosity. Curiosity is defined as a strong desire to learn something. It was affectionately noted by many of Liam's teachers that he asks more questions than any other student ever has. Ever. He has a genuine desire to fully understand and then master the content he's learning. He always wants to know just a little bit more. We appreciate this about you, Liam. Rocco is one of the most naturally curious students. He connects his academic learnings to the things he's found in the real world and then further investigates them on his own. He does a great deal of scientific discovery to expand his knowledge on the topics he has found riveting. Keep it up, Rocco. And finally, Jack does not hesitate to ask a question. He shows a true desire to learn content and have an actual long-term understanding of the topics. He is always eager to learn the next chapter, the next new concept, and doesn't falter in his willingness to dig deeper. This is awesome, Jack. Congratulations, Liam, Rocco, and Jack. Will Sophia Gecko, Dylan Hedman, Blake Borman, and Malia Wyatt please step forward? Our next character award is integrity. Integrity is defined as honesty and soundness of moral character. Sophia and Dylan have been the epitome of integrity. Both have been entrusted with significant management and financial responsibilities in the Kite and Key in Mrs. Roberts' absence. They have demonstrated their trustworthiness beyond measure. We are truly grateful to both of you, Sophia and Dylan. Blake is a pillar of reason and calm, always doing the right thing despite any outside influences. He remains level-headed and measured so he can always stand up for what is right, even when it's not the popular opinion. Truly admirable, Blake. Malia is honorable in so many ways. In particular, her work with those students who need a little TLC. She goes above and beyond to help others choose what's right and ensure they too can develop honest and sound character. This is highly commendable, Malia. Congratulations, Sophie, Dylan, Blake, and Malia. Will Amanda Lilla please step forward? Someone who is humble is courteous and respectful, not boastful or arrogant. Amanda is the student who is always quietly doing her best and achieving great things. She doesn't do it for accolades or to impress anyone. She unassumingly and modestly achieves greatness day in and day out. Truly commendable, Amanda. Congratulations. Will Kat Benson, Olivia Bassell, Harrison Duncan please step forward? Metamorphosis is designed as a complete change or transformation. The shining star that Kat is now would be unrecognizable to the person she started as during her freshman year. Despite a bumpy beginning, she has transformed herself so remarkably that she is leaving a positive, lasting impression as she ventures off into her new, bright future. We are so proud of you, Kat. While Olivia may have had a few struggles early on navigating the challenges of high school academics and friendships, she found a way to push herself, make changes, and demonstrate she's highly driven. She has blossomed into a student who is undoubtedly going to be successful. Well done, Olivia. Harrison, your teachers say, holy smokes. As a freshman, he struggled to accept constructive criticism and find a way to positively advocate for himself. In a few short years, he has become reflective, energetic, sincere, welcoming, and kind, all for the betterment of himself and the school. This is awesome, Harrison. Congrats, Kat, Olivia, and Harrison. Will Cameron Bird and Sophie Griswold please step forward? Optimism is the expectation of a positive outcome reflecting a favorable view of events. Cameron is a source of sunshine. She always has the biggest smile with the utmost enthusiasm. She is easygoing and doesn't let anything get her down. Even in tough times, she is upbeat and energetic. She radiates positively that others truly feel. Thank you for this, Cameron. Sophie is always finding the upside, even when most others wouldn't be able to do so. She is unwavering in her positive attitude and glass half full mentality. She sees the bright side in everything to the point that others can't help but embrace the optimism she exudes. Keep shining bright, Sophie. Congratulations, Cameron and Sophie. Will Jaden Pilarchuk, Ellie Radant, and Emily Young please step forward? Resiliency is defined as having courage and resolve through significant obstacles. Jaden has persevered through some significant life challenges and yet remains self-sufficient and independent. She is a strong young woman who continues to strive for success even while having to care for others. Her ability to overcome obstacles with such poise is unparalleled. Very honorable, Jaden. Ellie may not have the same physical ease as her peers, but she never ceases to amaze people with her success, her dedication to school, and the way she always rises above. She has never let limitations impact what she does or how far she goes after what she wants. Ellie, you're just impressive. And finally, Emily Young. Emily's high school journey has been marked by quiet strength and unwavering commitment to her goals despite experiencing what no high schooler should have to. It's as if nothing can stop her. She has demonstrated unyielding commitment to her academics and extracurricular activities while achieving success, significant success in both. You're remarkable, Emily. Congratulations, Emily, Jaden, and Ellie. Will Keegan Daly and Aubrey Turkowski please step forward? Zeal is defined as having extreme enthusiasm, an eager desire, or spark of intensity. If you don't already know Keegan, you would become friends the moment you meet him. He is lively and outgoing with high energy and goofball ways that bring out the best in his teammates, classmates, and friends. His quick wit and sense of humor create an atmosphere of fun for everyone. Keep doing your thing, Keegan. When Aubrey walks into a room, you can't help but smile, laugh, and genuinely feel better. She's upbeat, bubbly, funny, and a comically animated storyteller. She has the most delightfully contagious personality and is unapologetically friendly and welcoming. Besides, anyone who puts her mechanical baby in a stunt at cheer practice is the definition of someone with zeal. Never change, Aubrey. Congratulations, Keegan and Aubrey. As the students take their seats, let's have one more collective round of applause for these outstanding students and their character awards. At this time, I would like to reintroduce Mr. Andrew Pacey to the podium.
I would like to invite Sofia Mariette and Destiny Mendoza to join me on the stage, please. The Ben Franklin Key Award is the highest honor awarded to a graduating senior. Seniors who receive this award have demonstrated outstanding achievement through their high school career in academics, attendance, school activities, and service to our school and community. This is an honor that is also a reflection of the students' leadership, character, and the level of Franklin spirit and pride. Please join me in applauding these seniors who have exemplified patriot pride, their personal responsibility in developing excellence, and therefore have earned the Ben Franklin Key Award. Thank you, ladies. I want to once again thank all of our seniors for being here tonight. You've made such a lasting impact on Franklin, and it's your character and commitment to learning that have allowed your light to shine so brightly this evening. I also want to take a moment to give special thanks to a few educators. At the end of this school year, the following teachers who together have dedicated over 110 years of collective service, all right here at Franklin, will be retiring. Mrs. Stephanie Amar, Mrs. Tammy Blau, Mrs. Jackie Price, and Mr. Kevin Rucat. And also a big thank you to our student tech assistants, Frank Demiris, Matt Kopek, ceremony assistants, Frankie Accardo, Owen Poizon, backstage assistants, Maya Wrigley and Carly Shiner, reception assistants, Audrey Alexander, Cheyenne Boreski, Jacob Bussey, and Dominic Goins, live streamer Emily Thompson, and our PAC manager, James Main. Because of all these people serving in their various roles, our program this evening has run so smoothly. And also a special thank you to our Honors Night Committee, who have worked countless hours into tonight's program to ensure our seniors, parents, and guests receive the best possible experience. Thank you, Mrs. Jennifer Barker and Mrs. Julie Smith. At this time, I would like to invite the Bel Canto Ensemble to join me once again on the stage. Upon the conclusion of our program, students, please make sure you make your way to the South Cafeteria to collect certificates and awards. Mr. DePonio will be handing them out by the main office. Students, parents, and family members, I also encourage you to join us for cookies and drinks as well as pictures in our South Cafeteria. Now, to conclude our program, I ask that staff, students, and alumni please stand as our Bel Canto Choir Ensemble sings our Franklin Fight Song.